Orange is an anime that a few people recommended that I should watch during the Shoujo anime arc that we're on. Orange is an anime that came out in 2016 and has been quietly talked about here and there, and is extremely underrated in the shoujo scene. If you love anime like Erased, Anohana, or even Neon Genesis Evangelion, you might love Orange because it gives that type of vibe. Just like how in Ava, 1 second you have Shinji just chilling, listening to his music, listen to his Glock 40 spaz, you know what I'm saying, headphones in, not a care in the world. Next thing you know, but upon watching Orange, a few things that I expected from just looking at the title and the genre were it to be about time travel, for it to involve romance, and a few other things. So let's get into it. Naho Takamiya is your typical high school student living an honest and studious life. This is until she receives a letter to herself from 10 years into the future, which details how each event in her life will play out every single day. And from here, Naho understands that the goal of these letters is to prevent her past self from living with the regret of letting the guy that she falls in love with, Kakeru Naruse, from also having regret, and to also make her friends appreciate him and also the memories that they're making while they're still living. And we're going to talk more about what makes Orange extremely special. When you watch the first episode, it's extremely evident that there's a lot of shadows and shading going on, and it's very like low light. It has like a low light type of look to it. And even with these things that I just said, people are smiling all throughout the show and just having a great time. But that makes you think that something tragic will happen later on, like it's foreshadowing for bad things to come, because they're showing good things. In Orange, there's also a perspective change in each of the different episodes, where we see 26-year-old Naho, and we go back to 16-year-old Naho. We see how the future Naho helps the past prevent certain mistakes to make certain events come true. And to me, this is very interesting, thought-provoking, and it's engaging, because if you blink with this show, you might be confused and lost. But the cast is also engaging as well, so let's talk about them. In Class 6, we have Takako, who is rough around the edges, but extremely caring, and she was also ready to throw hands behind her friends, no matter who it was. No matter if it was fucking Regina George from Mean Girls, the most popular girl in the school, she would beat that ass. She didn't give a fuck, bro, and I like her. Azu, the cheeky and positive, life of the party type of person in the friend group. We have Hagita, who's broody but hilarious. When I saw him, he kind of like reminded me of like Sokka mixed with somebody else. He was kind of like the comic relief character, even though he was very reserved, but he was also smart too. Suwa, who's like Hinata V2 for all my Haikyuu fans. Oh my gosh, bro, this man was the fucking GOAT, for real. He had it up, bro. He was the best boy ever. He was a Chad, he was a bro, a jock, a great friend with great advice. He had it all, bro, you know. Shout out to Suwa. Then we have Naho, who's the main girl protagonist. Over the course of the show, the viewer sees that she's extremely caring, always putting others above herself, and she tries everything that she can to save Kakeru from regret. Lastly, we have Kakeru, who's the main protagonist. He's very emotional, calm, and passive. He loves his friends, but he also has a lot of trauma deep down that breaks him down over the course of the show. And it's going to take all of them to help him get in the right mind space for him to actually thrive as a character, person, and to just live and survive. Speaking of being engaged with the show, bro, I kid you not, I wanted to get engaged to the animation and creative directors of this show, cause damn, bruh, the setting was beautiful, the animation, the music, everything, bruh, everything screamed summertime, like, cause bro, when I tell you they were playing that violin, they were playing that piano, they were playing that flute. I don't know who the f composed it. Actually, I do, because I Shazammed the song. They wasn't playing in that damn studio, bro. They wasn't just watching movies, eating chocolate chip cookies, kicking their feet up with hot cocoa and bad bitches. No, they came to work, and that's what they did. The atmosphere in this show is one that I feel is extremely lost in newer anime, even though this is like a fairly, well, no, 2016 was 10 years ago, so I don't know how new I can say this show is, but what Orange does feels like a lost form of art and storytelling through atmosphere, which I really do appreciate. You see that riverbank? That's a nice riverbank, I'm telling you. Along with random shots of rivers, mountains, trees, grass, nature, grounder. It was just extremely appropriate all throughout the show, especially with it releasing on the 4th of July, and the story setting also kind of started in the summertime. like kind of going into fall, like July, August, September, October, that type of time. Now let's talk about the vibes of different shows that I was talking about that Orange gives off. And when I say this, I say this all the time. I'm not trying to compare. Comparison is the thief of joy. I haven't stolen since I was 13 in Target looking at the Pokemon cards with my grandmother, because you could do whatever you want with your grandmother. I mean, when you went by her, not, It was similar to Erased with the whole time travel aspect that they had, except the psychological aspects in Erased are replaced with slice of life and kind of sports in Orange. It was similar to Anohana because with the idea of friends helping friends who have passed and fulfilling their wishes, it seemed pretty similar to me, and I thought that was cool. It was similar to Neon Genesis to me because in my eyes, it almost seemed like a reversal of Kakeru trying to find purpose in his life, just like Shinji did over the course of the show. But the reversal that I was talking about is how we see the grief of the other characters trying to help him, which is like pretty masterful in my opinion, especially for like an anime with 13 episodes. To break that down a little better, think about if we focus on Misato, Rei, Asuka, Kaiji, along with Shinji, but the side characters almost get as much characterization as Shinji. That's like what Orange was to me, low-key. And also in this show, there were like amazing plot twists, bro. Like they were extremely surprising, and they made you wonder more and more about the world of Orange, different theories that they had, and just a bunch of other different things that are very, very cool. Also, it was extremely emotional. Like I'm gonna talk more about it, but I don't know how I cried like 4 times throughout watching this show. I have it in my notes. It was like 2:30 in the morning. Tears, bro. Tears were flowing and they weren't stopping. I was like, damn, I gotta go to sleep. I got work in the morning, but f it. We watching Orange today. And I almost even showed myself crying, but I'm pretty sure. Have y'all seen that slam dunk video I did? I looked a hot fucking mess, bro. 4 words. FaZe Jarvis apology video. That little nigga was crying over Fortnite, bro. Come on now. But one of the biggest questions that I had about Orange was, will the secrets of time travel be revealed or like explained over the course of the show? Y'all just have to find out and see. But the biggest, most important theme in Orange is regret. It's a recurring motif, and we're going to talk about it right now. In Orange, there was a big message of not taking things for granted, not living life to the fullest, and also not giving loved ones their flowers while still here with us on this earth. Orange really makes you realize that you never know what others go through and that, life is short. So you need to take every day for granted, because as time moves on, feelings fade, friends fall out, and nothing really stays the same, ever. So please, ask that girl out. Don't be afraid to ask that dude out. It's just life. If you get rejected, you get rejected. Don't be afraid to reach out to an old friend first. Go visit your grandmother. Tell your mother that you love her, and tell your friends that they matter. Because I really do wish that I could tell some of mine that aren't living with us right now. And I wish I could tell my dad that. And I'm not trying to put a damper on the mood. I'm not trying to be Mr. fucking Captain Mental Health, even though at the end of my videos, each and every one, that's kind of like what I'm on. But like, this is really just like, real life stuff. If you're not okay deep down in your heart and soul, in your gut, if you feel like something is wrong, you got to do something about it. You need to take it into your own hands to advocate for yourself and acknowledge that it's a problem that needs a solution. Try and talk to a loved one, bro. Talk to your dog. Hug someone. If you don't like to talk, write down your emotions in a journal or some type of book. You need to drain yourself of negative emotions every now and then. You could cry, you could journal. Something that I like to do that y'all can also try is breathing in the positivity, exhaling the negativity, and just straight up living life. As Orange progresses, the plot definitely does thicken, but thin out a little bit. I'll explain why. Over the course of the show, and this might be a spoiler, so I'm gonna put a time frame that you could skip to if you don't want to hear about it. But basically, we find out that Naho isn't the only one receiving the letters. Suwa, Hagita, Azu, and Takako also get the letters as well. And I thought that it was cool at first because the first person other than Naho that we saw that got the letters was Suwa. And I thought this was cool because to me, they had the most impact on Kakeru in, trying to help him get his mental health back together and his, help him get in the right mind space. But finding out that the other 3 had the letters too, it made it like less impactful for me, and it made the motives less impactful. because I'm gonna give y'all an example, okay? So if 5 of your closest friends are trying to make you as a person happy, I feel like there's a strong chance that at least one of them 5 people that you're friends with can at least make you chuckle or some shit, you know, or at least make you smile. They can make like a dumbass face or send you a meme, like, let's see.
I don't even know how to attack it.
I don't even know how to attack it. I don't even know how to attack it. Look at this dude. I don't even know how to attack.
But I did think about it from both perspectives, because on one hand, if it was just Naho and Suwa that received the letters, sure, their characterization would be better than the other 3. But at the same time, if they all got the letters, the motives would be less impactful. But the 6 as a whole would grow as characters, and they will all have characterization that's pretty much equal. A little bit, you know, some might be more than others, but they will all be extremely important and nobody will be left out, which I thought was like also kind of cool. So I don't really know if you can say that thinned the plot, but that's up to you. Also, the pacing. 13 episodes, that doesn't really flesh out the entire story in my opinion, especially when you have some like time travel. Like, think about Steins Gate. I think Steins Gate was at least 24 episodes, and in my opinion, if Orange was that length, I felt like things would have been fleshed out a little bit more, you know, because they didn't really talk that much about the time travel, black hole, Bermuda Triangle theory thing. You know, it's never really expanded upon. But Orange is an anime that may have crept its way into my top 15 anime. Like, no glaze, I know I say that a lot, but bro, 4 times crying. I barely cry from stubbing my toe. Like, I'm a thug. It's one of the best short anime that make you love so many different things about it, and that has so many different redeeming qualities. I feel like it's far too underrated, and while there were a few questions left unexplained, there was a happy, wholesome ending nonetheless. And Orange really teaches you that you need to live your life today. So yeah, man, shout out to y'all for this beautiful anime recommendation. So that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe today to become a senpai or senpaiyette, the best, most beautiful, inclusive community on YouTube. I'm gonna go. Y'all stay safe, keep working out, just focus on what's most important to you, and never forget that. Hold on to it, okay? Take care of yourselves. Goodbye and peace.